How are y'all doing tonight? Yes! Are you guys ready for 10-minute plays? Yeah! Let's go! Okay. Welcome. Everybody welcome. Some of the plays that you're going to see tonight have been, a lot of effort has been put in. All of our seniors have not only casted but directed their very own plays in a very short amount of time. So, big props to our seniors and our actors. Woohoo! Yes. So with that being said, some of these plays are comedies, some of them are serious, and some are written by our own directors. So please, feel free to laugh, cry, react, gasp, just don't die on us. Hang in there. A couple of order of business to get down to. Videos and pictures this time are allowed. Please take as many as you feel like. Yes, and please make sure your phones are on silent and your flash is off. And we will have a 10-minute intermission about like halfway through, around the intermission time. All right. I will say, this is my first time standing in front of this curtain, where Mr. Bell himself often stands to give speeches of sorts. And behind me are my amazing actors. So I just want to give the biggest thanks possible to be here in front of you all and to have my actors perform, because they are truly just so amazing. I love them so much. So this first play is very special because it is mine, yes! Yes! So, tell you a little bit about this play and then we'll get the show on the road. This play is called In the Trap. The thing I loved about this play is that it's very cool, it's very physical, and it's very odd, which is a lot like me. I was looking for actors who aren't afraid to throw themselves into the role, and I found 3 great ones. Okay, now, without further ado, please hold on to your singular golf ball and put your hands together for the cast and crew, which is still the cast, of In the Trap.
Oh, the terrible sun, relentless, merciless, and all around me, nothing but this horrible sand stretching endlessly away. Sand, and nothing more. I surely will perish here.
Excuse me. I said excuse me.
I might. First, you have to tell me what you've done.
What do you think you're doing here?
I'm in the middle of a great adventure. I'm lost in the far reaches of the desert, slowly wasting away.
You're sitting in a sand trap, on a golf course, at St. Martin's Country Club. A private club, I might add. And more than that, you're sitting on my golf ball.
What?
I saw it land there just before you sat down.
So that's what that is. What a relief. I thought I had developed hemorrhoids.
Do you know what you've done?
That's what I asked you.
This constitutes as an improved lie, forcing me to do a drop, costing me a stroke.
Sounds complicated. Why not just throw the ball over there somewhere, toward that little flag?
That would be cheating.
Oh, cheating's not good, is it?
Of course not.
Pretty common knowledge, isn't it?
Then you should know it, being as common as you are.
Common? How many guys do you find sitting in sand traps? Well, I see plenty of decked out dudes like you strolling around the course. So which one of us is common?
If you don't leave, I'll call security. How would you like that? I'll have you hauled off to jail.
Warren dear, what's the problem?
I found this person lounging in the sand and interfering with my ball.
It's not as perverse as it sounds.
I know you.
You know this
Person?
You know him, Phyllis.
Why, yes, we went to high school together. You're Mike Cabot.
And you're Phyllis Murdoch.
I always wondered what became of you.
I wondered too about you. So, I mean, you're a caddy now?
She is not. She is Miss Warren Willis.
Wait. No, wait. So that would make you Phyllis Willis.
There's nothing funny about it.
You're right. It's not funny at all if you're Mr. Willis.
Mike, what are you doing here?
I've already asked him that. He won't give a straight answer.
Of course I'll give you a straight answer. I'm exploring the Sahara.
See?
You're exploring the Sahara in a sand trap?
It would take forever to explore the real Sahara. Where would I sleep at night? No, it's better this way. Exploring a microcosm that represents the larger reality.
Very philosophical. But some of us like to leave a mark on the real world.
Warren's the CEO of the Ashbury Holding Company.
What does your holding company hold?
I doubt you would understand. Let's just say we hold investments.
Your own or someone else's? Or do they start as someone else's and then end up your own?
What do you mean?
How can I mean anything when I'm not bright enough to understand?
Don't mind Mike, Warren. He's always been such a character. Why, one time in Mr. Harwell's class, he wrote on the blackboard, "Mr. Harwell is hot" for Miss Johnson, another teacher. When Mr. Harwell came in and saw it, he reached for an eraser, but Mike had glued down all the erasers. So Mr. Harwell was up there just frantically wiping the board with his sleeve, and everyone was just trying not to die of laughter.
What a wit. So that's what you remember about me, that I was a character.
And why not? I think you enjoyed being a character.
Probably not as much as you enjoyed being the society girl, a swirl of frills and curls and eager optimism. You always had a smile on your face. Has life gone well for you?
She married me, didn't she?
Yes, I'd say my life has gone well. I'd say that. And what do you do? What do you do when you're not exploring?
Well, a little of this, a little of that.
And a lot of nothing.
We can't all be captains of finance, or lieutenants, or even corporals. I'm just a foot soldier in the proletariat.
Sounds communistic.
Mike's too much of an individualist to be a communist.
I still can't get over the fact that you actually do remember me.
And why not? You remembered me.
Well, you were always the queen or princess or sweetheart of whatever big event was going on, with your face in the school paper.
Only because you put it there. After all, you were the one taking the photos. Did you go on with photojournalism?
No, but I still take my fair number of photos.
A reporter. Well, there's an occupation for you.
Don't like reporters much, huh?
They're parasites.
Warren's been having some business difficulties lately, and the press has just been so unfair, making all sorts of claims and accusations.
Making them or reporting them?
What's the difference? It's slander, it's libel, it's
Communistic.
I've had enough out of you. I'm gonna go back to playing my game. You could sit here and wallow in the sand for all I care.
Warren, calm down, dear. Here. Take your bag. I'll go get the card. Nice seeing you again, Mike. Really.
Same here, Phyllis.
All I wanted was a peaceful round of golf.
Looks like you've been left holding the bag.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Not according to your business partners.
What do you know about that?
Only what I read in the paper, maybe a little more. Suddenly you're the company's leper, and everyone's backing away.
Would you care to explain that remark?
The lawsuit against you and your holdings company by Reinhardt Investments. Seems they didn't like the way they were being held. Or maybe taken.
You don't know anything about it.
Maybe you're right, but you do, and that's why they really, really want to see you in court.
What is a summons?
You're a hard man to get to at your office. All that security. And your home would have been impossible, so here we are.
You're a process server.
I do a little of that. Oh, and I do a little of this. Took this photo of you and Deanne. You know Deanne, don't you? Certainly looks like you do.
Where did you... I understand it. You're a blackmailer.
A blackmailing, process-serving communist? No. I'm a private investigator. Private.
Did Phyllis hire you?
Phyllis? Of course not, or she would have left you by now, and that summons would have been for a divorce court. I was hired by the folks at Reinhardt who are pretty darn sure that they've been swindled. Funny all the things you can turn up once you start digging.
You had no right.
Oh, but you had a right to cheat on your wife, cheat on your clients, and cheat on your business partners. Now let me think back. Didn't we already decide that cheating's not good? Golly, you may even be hauled off to jail.
Waiting here in this sand trap. You knew everything. You knew Phyllis was my wife.
It's a shame about Phyllis. I used to have a crush on her, as you might have guessed. Which doesn't mean anything, because everyone had a crush on her.
She'll hate you for this.
Hate's a strong emotion. It has to grow out of another strong emotion. Like love, when it's gone sour.
This is just a cheap payday for you, isn't it? With a little wicked fun on the side.
You want to talk about paydays and wicked fun? Imagine this. Phyllis learns that you've been unfaithful, so she divorces you and takes away half your wealth. Then, she turns to an old friend for solace. Just any old friend, whoever may be around. And then she falls in love with him and ends up marrying him, and they live a long, rich life together. Be sure to check the paper for wedding photos.
I have to take your head off!
First, you better work on your swing. You've got a terrible slice. I could just tell where that ball was going.
Get you.
Coming!
Don't worry, Warren. She'll stick by you longer than anyone should. As for the money, you won't have much of it left. Once the lawsuits settle and you've paid all your attorney fees. So just be happy with whatever you've got. And if you've still got Phyllis, that's a lot. More than I'll ever have.
I don't need to tell you where you can go.
Been there. Oh, the terrible sun! The thirst, the hunger, the heat and hopelessness. Yeah, that about boils it down and sums it up. Never easy out here in the desert.
Hello, I am Kira Jones, and I got to direct the play Executive Dance. Now, I originally intended to write my own play for this, but that didn't end up working out because of time issues. But this play, Executive Dance, had a context and enough room for me to work in the character dynamic I really wanted to see. Another thing is, we had 3 days to learn 4 different dances. So believe me when I say, we tried our best. We gave it our all. Another thing is, I'm just so proud of these actors. They really committed to this very strange, very silly play. They added in so many small moments that just bring the show to life, and I'm so grateful for them, so proud of them. And so without any further ado, please enjoy Executive Dance.
Congratulations on your latest sales figures.
Yes, you saw the memo.
I see every memo. So, some party, eh?
Actually, for a company function, it certainly is lively. So, care to dance?
May I lead?
Go for it.
So, you hear the rumor about Grundig and marketing?
Promotion?
Into an office, with a window.
He doesn't have a window already?
No, he has a couch.
He's gonna have a window and a couch?
No, he doesn't get to keep the couch. He gets it back in a promotion. Plus a coffee table.
I thought they downsized marketing.
Yep. 62 heads, not including secretarial.
And Grundig gets himself a window, the suck-up.
That's nothing. Were you in the loop about the rumor with Marmadowski in finance?
Forced early retirement?
Nope. They're gonna give him 2 windows. And I hear whispers he might be the first assistant executive vice president with a china cabinet.
What's this?
Foxtrot. When you know, my weakest step.
Oh, no sweat. I'll leave.
Steven, remind me, how many windows do you have again?
Jonathan, come on, pretty personal, don't you think?
Steven, do you forget who you're dancing with? We started out slogging through expense reports. We have a bond.
I've got one of those half windows.
I've heard about those.
Yeah, I guess they didn't want to give me a full window yet, but I certainly didn't deserve no window.
Of course not.
Absolutely, so they gave me half. What about you?
A window. A whole one. Plus a love seat.
Damn, you know, Jonathan, sometimes I think I don't play the game right. I mean, sure, I haven't been streamlined into an outplace unit, thank God in this economy, but I look around at the lack of furniture and sunlight in my office and I can't help but think,
Wait, here comes Johnson.
oh Jesus, what do we do?
All right. Smile and act happy. Bill!
Bill, wonderful function.
And might I add, these executive-only dances is a great way of bringing us all together. Way better than a softball team. At first, I have to admit, I was a bit skeptical considering we only have 7 women execs and 1,500 men. Though I think there's nothing wrong with that, of course. And now I have to admit, I find these dances a great stress reliever. Watch this. Dip time! See? Now I'm refreshed.
Good talking to you, Bill. You are such a suck-up.
Hey, who's the one sitting in an office with only half a window?
Oh Christ, a waltz. I have to stop.
Steven, not an option. Not after Johnson acknowledged us. We can't appear as if we're dancing only to get his attention. We can't seem phony.
I am not an adequate waltzer.
Calm down. Relax. Sway in my arms. That's it. That's right.
Did you participate in the last executive-only function, the group spanking?
Oh, don't remind me. How humiliating.
Well, you know what I hear his next executive-only activity is? Twister.
That's not so bad.
Naked.
Oh, God, I hope I don't agree to that.
Me neither. I'd like to think that I have limits.
Hey, where's that dancing with Rigatowski for personnel?
Bittenbauer from corporate.
Look at the two of them showing off. How pathetic.
I heard they found a dance hall for homosexuals and practiced together. The suck-ups.
Want to show them how it's done?
What? No. Come on.
Hey, do you want to have an office with a full window and maybe some furniture or what?
Well, yeah, still.
Steven, these are tough times. I got a memo about a rumor that they might be downsizing sales.
What? I haven't heard anything about that.
Those in the department are last to know.
What's the consensus hearsay?
87 heads, not including receptionists.
Jesus.
Can you mambo?
Not since Club Med.
Let my hips guide you. Be light as a feather. Come on, hit me with something Cuban. They're looking at us funny.
That's who Johnson noticed us. He gave you a smile.
No, really? Like a happy smile or a you're being an asshole and you're about to be terminated
We're
smile?
about to find out. Here he comes. Having a swell time, Bill.
And it's wonderful without the wives around.
Well, thank you. We both just like to cut loose once in a while and... What's that? Lunch. Force from tomorrow.
Have fun!
Right, we'll call up one of your secretaries tomorrow to confirm it. Yes.
Have fun!
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye! Score!
Rush.
Steven, I do hope you get the rest of your window.
And I hope you trade up your left seat for an entire couch.
You know, I think we have a future here, pal.
Naked Twister, huh? How bad could that be?
Welcome to, the third showing of the 10-minute plays. Thank you all for coming so much. So today I'm going to present to you a serious play, 10-minute play. It's called Erosion, and it talks about, you know, how this man is just slowly losing everything, eroding. So, my actors worked very hard on this. We took time and to do. Jeez. Anyways, my actors took time to do this. We worked very hard, and I am so excited to show you Erosion, and I hope you all enjoy. Thank you so much.
Cassie, does the water look closer to you?
What?
The water, does it look like it's closer to the house?
Of course it does, Marty. The beach gets closer every year. It's eroding.
The whole beach?
Whole beach. Pretty soon our house is gonna be washed out to sea.
For a second I thought you were serious.
I am serious. Well, not about it being washed out to sea. It'll probably be demolished by the tides.
How do you know that?
You know it too, Marty. The man told us last year.
What man?
The scientist. Remember? The party?
The guy who smelled like fish.
Yes, the guy who smelled like fish.
What did he say?
He said that our house was too close to the water. In a couple years, it was going to be washed out into the ocean. Apparently, every year the tides come closer and closer near shore and sweep away more and more of the beach. It's a big problem here in Nantucket because we have so many houses close to the water.
The house isn't falling into the water.
He didn't say it was falling. He said
Do you
that
know how long this house has been here?
since the 20s.
Since the 20s, and now all of a sudden it's falling into the water? I don't think so.
I'm not going to argue with you. He's a scientist, but you're a lawyer, so you're right.
I am right.
And when the house is gone, you can blame it on termites.
So we should sell it and divide the proceeds?
No.
Good, because we're not going to do that.
How could we? We'd be legally obligated to say that, oh, by the way, the house isn't going to be here in a couple years.
So what do you suggest?
Honestly, Marty, I don't care.
I thought you liked the house.
Like Nantucket, not married to the house.
So you have no objection if I take it in the settlement?
Why would I object? It's your loss.
I'll have your name taken off the title.
That's fine.
No compensation.
I said that's fine.
So how are we going to do this? We gonna throw a divorce party and invite all our friends?
That's what I was thinking. I know it sounds bizarre, but if I call them, they're going to know which one I called first.
Couldn't we just email?
Our friends? No.
So what are you gonna say? Hey everybody, I have an announcement to make. Then what?
Marty and I have grown apart.
Grown apart. Grown apart? That makes it sound like nothing happened, like you don't know the reason. That's cliche people use when they don't want to tell the truth. Everybody grows apart. You found another man.
I didn't find him, you introduced us.
How could I not introduce you? He's my best friend. You make it sound like it's my fault.
I just meant I didn't seek it out, it just happened.
Nothing just happens.
Hey, anybody home?
You invited him here?
No, he's supposed to be in Boston.
Hey, guys, you left your door wide open. Harmony, these are my best friends, Marty and Cassie. Guys, this is Harmony.
Harmony?
My parents were hippies.
We were in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd stop by. Harmony was looking for a beach house, so I said, hey, I got one in Nantucket. Let's go. We can check it out. She's a client of mine.
Oh, of course.
Did you tell her about the erosion? You're legally obligated to tell her about it. All of these houses are being washed out to the sea.
Erosion?
Why do they call it erosion? Did you think it has to do with eros? You know, love? Things that happen in love, the decay of love.
Eros is Greek.
Uh-huh.
Erosion is Latin. Erosion just means erosion.
So you're losing the house?
Yes.
Did you come here a lot?
Every summer weekend. But never again.
Because of the erosion.
We're getting a divorce.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But hey, we're still going to be friends, right? I mean, I got divorced and we're still friends.
Do you think we're still gonna play golf?
Why not?
This is why I love this man. Can I get a drink?
I'll take some Chardonnay.
Do you have any nachos? I'm starving.
Come to the kitchen. Have whatever you find.
Perfect, I'll make dip.
not your fault, you know. The divorce.
I know that.
No, you don't. You're going to learn things at the hearing that, well, let's just say if you need someone to testify, I'm there for you.
You do that?
You know I would, but the important thing is the kids. They're what, 10 and 8?
11 and 9.
Right. They're going to go to her, so brace yourself. They always go to the mother. But that's not what's important.
It's not.
No. What's important is who they blame. And they're going to blame her. They will. She was the one fooling around. Kids understand these things. Hey, where are the kids?
Camp.
Camp. Good place for them. Never realized you were so close to the water.
What about me, Kev? Who am I supposed to blame?
I'll tell you who you shouldn't blame. Yourself.
What about the guy she's moving in with? Shouldn't I blame him?
I don't think so. I mean, it wasn't going to be him. It was just going to be some other guy. She was road testing every dude from here to Portsmouth. So, who is he? Is it someone we know?
Cassie!
Don't you know his name?
Cassie!
Who's it?
Kev has a question for you.
Yeah, this new guy. Who is he?
What do I?
The guy you're moving in with.
You bastard!
Oh, shit!
You bastard! We made plans!
Oh, come on. Now, hold on a second. Hold on.
We
That
talked
wasn't
about the
real.
future.
That was fantasy. We didn't mean that. Have you ever had an affair before? I mean,
God.
you have kids.
Oh God!
Cassie! Look, Cassie!
I feel sorry for her. Does that make sense?
Sorry comes from sorrow. It's an adjective. I always feel sorry for people.
I've lost my wife, my best friend, I've lost my kids, and my house is falling into the ocean. I'm just waiting to cry.
Don't let it get you down. Look out at the beach. How beautiful it is. It reminds you of the eternal beauty of it all. The land rose up from the water and then it sunk back in. You were born and then you'll die. Love is born and then love dies. You know, the Hindu said that the universe was born and then billions of years later, the universe dies.
You stoned?
Always. I got some weed in the car. You want some?
No. Just stay with me.
Testing, testing, hello. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Okay, I'm super excited to be up here, but also I've been like shaking all day. I'm like, I'm so nervous. But that's okay. Hello everybody, welcome to my play. I'm super proud of my actors. We have done so many rehearsals, and I give them notes after every single one, and they low-key sound mean, but I don't mean to be mean. They know that, they know I love them. I hope they're behind me. I love you guys. Anyways, so the way that I found this play was I was looking through Mr. Bell's vast cabinet of 10-minute playbooks, looking through a sea of art, and I was like, my birth year probably has something good, so I picked up a good old 2007. Age doxing. Who else born in 2007? Hey. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, buddy. I pulled out 2007 and I thought, this has got to have something good. So I looked through it, and I think I read about one other play before I landed on this one, and I was like, this is it. This is it. Closed the book. That was done. I didn't care. I wasn't going to look at it anymore. I found it. This show is called Playthings, and it's basically like Toy Story, but if it were for teenagers and up, adult Toy Story. It's funny. It's got a slight mature joke, but it's not that bad. Mr. Bell allowed it, so it's okay. I can be here. I really hope you guys enjoy it. I had a lot of fun designing the set and doing my actors' makeup. I think the makeup and costumes is my favorite part, but I'm super pumped, and I hope you guys like it a lot. It is a comedy, so please laugh your hearts out. It's really good. Okay. Enjoy.
I don't believe it. I friggin' don't believe it. Language yourself. You don't get it, do you? Why am I talking to you? You never get anything.
Why are you always so mean to her?
I call them as I see them.
Yeah, well, who died and made you king of the universe?
I know what I know.
That's okay, Babs. Joe didn't mean anything by it. What'd he say?
Tell me at least you understand, Teddy. You heard what they said. You know what's going on.
I think so. They're having a garage sale tomorrow.
A sale? Oh, I love sales. It's been so long since I've shopped for shoes. I can't wait. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Now, what to wear? Let's see.
You bimbo! We're not going shopping for anything. We're being sold.
Sold?
Yes, sold. S-O-L-D. As in gone, kaput, sayonara. What's worse, if no one buys us, they'll be sending us to the city dump.
Dump?
As in garbage, thrown away, disposed of, shit-canned. I give up. Explain it to her.
What Joe is trying to say is, well, you see, they've been watching those home remodel shows, you know, a lot of them, and now they want to redo the attic, update it, especially now that the kids are going to college. Everyone's doing it, so it's nothing personal. They just need to get rid of a lot of their old junk.
I would not go there.
Go where?
They need to make room for the remodel, so they need to sell some of their things. Ergo, the garage sale tomorrow. So there's a chance we'll always sold to someone else.
Sold? Sold.
What do you think that is? A designer logo?
10 cents?
1/10 of $1.
2 nickels.
10 cents? They're discounting me! Oh, they think they're gonna sell me for a lousy dime? How dare they discount me? Why, I'm dying such a dress up!
And that's if you're lucky. No one buys you, and
Oh, they wouldn't.
you think? They do it all the time. No warning, no severance, career counseling, job retraining. Forget about it.
As usual, you're overreacting. All testosterone and no brain cells. Think it through, man. Someone will want us. Have faith.
You know the difference between the word garage and garbage? The letter B.
Would it hurt you to think good thoughts for once? Look at us! We are American classics. Someone will want us.
I hope you're right.
Absolutely. We'll be picked up in the first hour.
Mark my words.
That's easy for you to say. You're cuddly. We're both action figures. We go back on the market and suddenly we're competing against multimedia, 3D video programs, Game Boys, iPods, photo-taking mobile phones, not to mention the 100 or so cable shows on TV, DVDs, CDs, all those cheap foreign whiz-bang electronics. And what do I have? 21 movable parts. Manually movable, mind you.
Speak for yourself. I have my own line of fashionable clothes and accessories. I'm a real catch.
Catch? Now my cousin Leo, there's a catch. I should have gone into his line of work.
What's he do?
He's an adult toy.
Adult toy? Toys are made for kids.
Not these ones. They're, marital aids.
You silly men. What do toys have to do with marriage?
That's disgusting! Gotta do what you have to survive. Leastways he's working.
Hard at it, I'd say.
Lucky stiff.
It's a growth market.
Wait a minute. This isn't right. We can't be thrown away. Don't I have something to say about this? I mean, I'm too young to be disposed of just like that, without any say. I've just started out. Why, I haven't had kids yet. I want children.
You're a doll.
Thank you.
No, I mean, you are a doll. You can't have kids.
Yeah, right. Think again, bucko. Just check out this spot. I'm hot. I'm the original stud magnet.
Brady's right. No kids. You're a doll. Look on the bright side. You can eat whatever you want and never put on weight.
I can work with that.
Maybe we can team up. Try something together, you know? Something different.
You mean pool our talents together and take charge of our own careers? Job retraining and all that? Might work.
Oh, if you're thinking adult toy, forget about it.
I'm not forgetting about any of this. Are you ready to throw in the towel? Are we going to stand idly by and let impersonal contraptions and electronic gadgetries take our rightful place?
No!
Is it fair to lose out to foreign competition, to a cheaper product made without environmental protection guarantees or product testing assurances?
No!
After so many years of loyal service, is it fair to have to settle for so much less, to live without a social safety net?
No!
Are you ready to be displaced without a fight? Are you ready to be thrown away?
No!
If you prick me, do I not bleed?
No!
Join me now. Join me and we'll take charge of our destiny. Join me and we'll charge out of this room together as a team. All for one and one for all. Together we stand in victory. Toys of America, unite! Follow me to the outside. Hup, 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 hup. A soldier, a fashion model, a teddy bear. What are we supposed to do? Become the next Village People? There's no way out. We're already what we do best. World's passing us by. The simple truth is, we no longer contribute.
Wait a minute. There's something going on downstairs. Little Johnny's back from college. He's arguing with his parents about something, it seems. Yes, you go, boy.
What? What's going on? Tell me. Please, tell me.
We're going to be recycled.
Oh my God, recycle!
Hoorah, recycled!
What's that? Does it hurt?
No, it's a good thing. Being recycled is a very good thing. It means someone somewhere still needs us. We probably won't be together. And we'll most likely be moving into a lower economic income category.
What's that mean?
A poorer household.
Hand-me-downs.
Sure, we might not be as appreciated as before, but at least we'll be working.
Yeah, we're not disposables. We're recyclables. Do we still get to go to the sale?
We live to work and play another day. Quiet, I hear the door. They're coming. If I don't get the chance to say this, you're the best group of toys a guy could ever hope to lead in battle.
What battle? Play along, it's all he knows.
It's been great working with you both. I'll miss you.
Yeah, and I'll miss you guys. Big goats.
Group hug!
Places, everyone. They're coming.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Gabby Haldy. I love you all too. I'm very grateful for this opportunity to experience another side of theater. It's been way more fun and eye-opening than I was expecting. As you all know, we had very limited time to put all of these things together, but I am so proud of all of our cast and crew, especially of my actors, and how much progress they've made. This next play is a bit of a tongue twister and a memory test for the actors, but it's super funny and I hope you all enjoy.
Is this Windows 7?
Yeah,
I'm afraid something rather complicated has happened with my driver's license.
I'm sorry to hear that. What seems to be the problem?
Well, you see, I moved from another state and I let my driver's license lapse and...
Yeah,
Should I wait for you to finish?
I wouldn't. It's a rather long book.
But are you listening to my problem?
I can read and listen at the same time. Go on.
Oh, well, anyway, I took the driving test again, and I passed it. And I got this temporary license, which is now expired, and I never got my permanent one. When I called about it, they said they had lost me in the computer. They had no record of my taking the test, so they couldn't send me my permanent one. Even though I did take and pass the test. It's your turn to say something.
Wait a minute. Okay, I want to finish my paragraph. What seems to be the problem?
Well,
In one sentence.
I haven't received my driver's license.
Okay, let's see if you're in the computer.
I'm not on the computer.
What is your name?
I'm not there.
How do I spell that?
I'm not on the computer. I went to window 3 and they said I wasn't on there.
I am not Windows 3. I am Windows 7. And I need to know your name.
James Agnes.
Is that A as in aardvark, G as in gesundheit, N as in nincompoop, E as in excruciating, S as in seltzer water. Pause! Pause! J as in James, A as in Agnes, M as in Mary, E as in excruciating, and S as in slow, lingering death.
Yes.
You're not on the computer.
I told you I wasn't.
Fine, I'll give you an award at the end of the day. Now, how may I help you?
I want my permanent license.
There's no record of you in the computer.
But I have my temporary license.
This temporary license has expired.
I know it's expired.
It is no longer a valid license.
I know that. That's why I came to get my permanent one. I hadn't realized it hadn't come in the mail until this one had expired, and I had presumed everything was all right.
What a funny thing to do. If you do not have your permanent license, how did you get here to the Division of Motor Vehicles?
I took a taxi.
Can you prove that to me?
What?
Did you keep a receipt from the taxi?
No, I didn't.
I trust you did not drive yourself here today, Mr. James Agnes.
No. I realize my license is not valid.
That is correct. This is not a valid license. Good morning.
You're not helping me.
How may I help you?
I want my driver's license.
You have to take the driving test.
I already took the driving test.
I have no record of that.
I know that. Some schmuck lost it in the computer.
Kindly, do not speak Yiddish to me. If you wish to make an appointment to take the driving test, go to window 4.
I don't want to take the test again!
When did you take it before?
The same date that's on my temporary license.
February 3rd, 1894. The Division of Motor Vehicles did not exist in 1894.
Let me see that. Oh, right. It's a typo. It's clearly meant to be 1994.
I am willing to agree with you that it is more than likely a typo. You see, I do not stick to the rules on everything. I am human. What is your name again?
James Agnes.
Is that A as in aardvark, G as in gesundheit?
James Agnes!
Let's see if you're in our computer.
You don't, I told you, you don't!
Why are you shouting at me? When I'm being shouted at, I do not feel like cooperating.
But you haven't been cooperating.
I have been cooperating. If I hadn't been cooperating, then you would have been yelling at me much earlier.
I want my driver's license.
Oh, you can't have it. You're not in the computer.
But that's not my fault.
And it's not my fault either. We're both blameless. Isn't that a great feeling?
But you're not helping me.
I am doing everything in my power.
But couldn't you use more power? For instance, couldn't you type my name into the computer and send me my license?
Only the secretary at the driving test site can do that.
Well, in the instant she forgets to do that at the time of the driving test, couldn't somebody else?
If the secretary at the driving test site is willing to write a note admitting that she had forgotten to type your name in, then I can enter your name into the computer, and then we will fire her. Do you want her to lose her job?
No. I want you to lose your job.
I don't know how you can expect me to help you if you're going to be hostile.
Is there anything you can suggest to solve my problem?
Okay. So, if you will relive the initial driving test, and then, okay, when the driving test was finished, you could ask the secretary to watch as she types in your name and test result into the computer.
Your suggestion is that I relive the initial driving test?
It is a hypothetical suggestion, I admit, but it is the limit of what I can think of to assist you.
Can I speak to your supervisor?
My supervisor is in the other room shredding documents and cannot be disturbed.
Look into my eyes! I want you to tell me something I can do to fix my problem, and I want you to tell me right now!
Move out of New York!
That's a great suggestion! Thank you!
Ohio's nice.
It's really dark.
Oh my gosh.
Hi guys. If you couldn't hear, my name is Rebecca. I'm super excited to be here. I literally cannot see any of you. Like, this light is blinding. I am really excited to be here tonight. I got to work with two amazing actors, and it was so fun. My play is called The Individuality of Street Lamps. Kind of a weird title, but you'll understand when the play starts. Okay. Directing for me was kind of like carving a pumpkin. It's kind of a weird analogy, but it's all I could think of. If you start small with like when you're carving a pumpkin, if you start small and then get gradually larger, it's easier and it usually turns out better. Versus if you start with a big chunk, then you're like, oh, that looks really bad. We've all been there. But I had to go through both. But this play is so fun, and it's a little bit more serious than the other ones. So you guys are welcome to laugh if there's a funny part, but like, don't go hysterical on me, okay? Okay. So thank you guys for coming out tonight. I'm so excited. This is The Individuality of Street Lamps, and I love you all so much.
Hey there.
Hey, what do I owe this honor?
Just got off work. Thought I'd stop by. What's up with the outfit?
What do you mean?
You look nice. You heading somewhere?
No, I just got home from work.
Is that what you wore to work?
Yeah? So?
You wore that to a daycare center.
It's not a daycare center, it's a summer school for the arts.
If you say so, it just doesn't look like the right outfit to play with kids in.
I just wanted to look nice.
You do. You look nice. You know I always loved that dress.
I remember. You want a beer?
Yeah, sure, thanks.
I'll get you one.
So how's the new job?
Good. The kids are great. They wear me out. I don't get paid enough. The usual.
I'm glad to hear it. It's nice to know I'm not the only one that's underappreciated.
Not hardly.
What's up with your porch swing?
It fell.
I can see that. Why?
I don't know. Maybe I put on weight.
Christ, you were in it?
Unfortunately.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I've got a couple of bruises, but I'm okay.
What were you doing?
I was swinging.
Vigorously?
I guess.
Well, whatever you were doing, it must have been intense. I don't think this can be fixed. You'll have to rehang the whole thing.
I wouldn't begin to know how.
Well, then I guess you're swingless. I don't know how to fix this. They're not meant for swinging, by the way. They're meant for sitting.
I know. I don't want to talk about it, okay?
Okay. What's up with your street lamp?
Oh. I don't know. Never really turns on and stays on. It just sort of flickers.
Huh. I wonder why.
I don't know. It's been like that since I moved here.
Funny, I never noticed.
I guess your focus was elsewhere.
Yeah. I guess it was.
So, how's Amanda?
She's good. She's got this new job downtown.
I bet the pay's good.
Unbelievable. She's got this huge office with 2 windows and access to the company beach house in Florida. The works.
Must be nice. I can't complain though. I have access to the company cram box.
Right on. And the kids are great, right?
Yeah, there's something. There's this one kid, Jason. He cracks me up. He's got this real killer energy. He's so focused. He's a lot of fun.
What's his last name?
Stuart?
Oh, that's Barbara's kid.
Who's Barbara?
Amanda's stepsister.
Well, hot damn. You're relatives.
Yeah, in a way. Barbara brings her kids to some of the family cookouts. He's the teenager, right?
Yeah, he'll be 12 next month. I figure I'll make cupcakes. I hope I have one just like him someday.
You really do like this kid.
Sure I do. He's great. He's so serious. Today he told me he had to leave early, and when I asked why, he said he had to go take care of something. Like he, I don't know, had a meeting with his financial advisor or something. He's so cute.
Oh my god.
What?
I can't believe this.
What?
You have a crush on this kid.
Oh, for God's sake.
You do. You have a crush on an 11-year-old.
I don't have a crush on him. That's completely ridiculous.
Do you think about him when you're off work?
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you got any pictures of him?
I have pictures of all the kids.
Does he show up in your dreams?
Once I had a dream I was babysitting him, but so what? That doesn't mean anything.
Sounds like you've got all the classic signs.
He's just a great kid.
Come on, Mel. You could be honest with me. How long have you known me?
A long time.
So?
Okay, so he makes me wish I was 10 again. Things were so much simpler then, you know?
That's sick.
It is not! I don't have fantasies about him, for God's sake. He just reminds me of my childhood. He would have stolen my little heart, probably broken it, and I would have thought it was the biggest thing in the whole world. It's funny how catastrophic things seem when you're young. I don't know, he sort of likes me, and I'm flattered. That's all.
Is that why you wore the dress? To impress a preteen?
Oh, can a woman not wear a dress without it having to be for a man?
Calling a man's a little inaccurate, don't you think?
Well, he's the most interesting and honest man I've met in the last couple years.
Come on, Mel. That's not fair.
God, Andy, I didn't mean you. Don't take it personally.
How am I supposed to take it?
I don't know.
of talking altogether.
I didn't know what to say.
I know. I just wish I hadn't heard about the wedding from Mark. It would have been nice to have heard it from you.
I feel shitty about that.
Don't.
I do, though. The least I could have done was talk to you.
You could have invited me to the wedding.
That didn't feel appropriate considering the circumstances.
I suppose not.
I miss you, though.
Do you now?
Yeah. I mean, I was crazy about you. You're one of the most beautiful people I've ever known.
But you married Amanda.
Yeah, I did.
Well, Amanda's great.
Yeah, she is. But so are you.
Well, so is Jason, but I don't expect I'll marry him. Not unless I come across him again in 10 or 15 years and still think he's great.
Hey, you never know.
You're a shit.
Oh, ouch, that hurt.
Amanda's a lucky girl.
Thank you. You want to get some cheesecake or something?
I better not. I gotta get up early. I need all my energy to keep up with those kids.
Yeah, and you want to look your best.
I always want to look my best.
You always do. Shit, Mel, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
No, it's not. It's not fair.
Really, it's all right.
That streetlight is irritating. It's shit. It's distracting.
I used to think so, but I don't know. It's just unique, you know? All the other streetlights are doing what's expected of them, what they're programmed to do. He's just doing his own thing. No, I kind of admire his individuality.
You're a nut, you know that?
I can't deny that.
Okay, well, I better get going. I have to stop by the store and get some coffee. We're out.
You better. You're a bear in the morning without your coffee.
Yeah. Maybe next week we could get some dinner?
Maybe. You know, last week I went to that new jazz club with some friends for a few drinks. We had been there for a couple of hours, and I realized I was the only single person at the table. I wasn't even a part of the conversation. I have no significant other to gripe about. I, of course, started thinking about you. Later that night, I was sitting on my porch swing with my headphones on, still thinking about you. It was just me, my music, and that damn streetlight. I kept hoping that I would see your car, that you would show up. Next thing I knew, the porch swing, I was hanging by one chain, and I was on the ground. I felt completely ridiculous. It was at that moment that I knew you really had married Amanda, and that you were never coming back. Apparently, the porch swing knew it all along, and it was fed up with me sitting there, feeling sorry about myself and alone. And if all that I was going to do was sit there and think about you, then it wouldn't have me. I'm always going to miss you. But I'm going to have to learn to live with that, because I cannot live with you. I can't keep coming over and hanging out on my porch. You have to come in or go away. You can't come in, and I know that. I think you do too. That only leaves one option.
Mel, for what it's worth.
Which is not much.
Yeah, I know.
So I'll see ya.
Yeah, okay, I'll see you. Oh, good luck with Jason. Who knows, I might be able to put in a good word for you.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I will. I am.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Hello, everybody. I cannot see a lot of you guys because of the spotlight, but thank you so much to everybody who attended and my friends who came here and attended. I'm so grateful for you guys. I wrote and directed myself this play. It is called Joe Sauce, Now, I will warn you, this is a serious play. This is possibly the most serious play of the night, okay? So I don't want to hear anybody laughing, please. I would really appreciate that. Okay, moving on. To create this play, I had to dig deep into my brain. I had to do a little bit of baking. I had to recruit the brilliant minds of people like Will Sharon, Savannah Lujan, Grace Larson, and Cooper Yake in order to concoct this play. Additionally, I did not cast myself in this play. We did have an actor who had family issues and had to bail, so I am filling in for a role, and I am sorry for that. But, with that being said, yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys really enjoy it, and I hope we're set up in the back. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. Are you gonna eat that?
Yes.
No. Are you gonna eat that?
Yes.
No. Are you gonna eat
Yes,
that?
Charles, it's my lunch. Of course I'm gonna eat it.
Hey guys.
Go away, Dennis.
Ooh, give me some, Dennis. I'm eating cheese.
No, Charles, you are not eating cheese again. You're lactose intolerant. That's really mean to all of us.
Relax, Linda. My grandma's been having me drink raw milk, and I can now tolerate lactose.
Really?
Yeah. Watch this. No, I lied. I knew Gam Gam was lying to me.
It's okay, Charles. You can have my backup sandwich.
Ha ha. So you weren't going to eat it. Wait a second. Does this have cheese on it?
Yes, Charles. It's a grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh. It hurts so much, but it feels so good.
You know what? At first I didn't know how to feel about this job, but I'm really starting to like you guys.
Hi, everyone!
Hey!
Anyways, guess what I brought? Joseph!
Alright guys, I'm intrigued. What's Joe Sauce? Okay.
It's my sauce. I'm Joe. It's, you could say, Joe Sauce!
Joe Sauce! Joe Sauce! Joe Sauce! Joe Sauce!
Anyways, try some.
That's alright. I've got a sandwich, so I really don't think I should.
It goes great with sandwiches. Gosh, thanks, Joe. Say, you, got a spoon for this bad boy?
Is Joe Sauce FDA approved?
Alright. What does it taste like?
I mean, it's basically like ketchup, except it's not ketchup.
Wait, so it just tastes like ketchup?
Jesus, Dennis! He just said it's not ketchup. You're just gonna have to trust Joe when it comes to the sauce.
Come on, just give Joe Sauce a little try and tell Joe what you think.
Okay. I'll try it, but first you have to tell me what's in it, or literally anything about it.
You guys do know I have an allergy to shellfish, right?
Come on, Dennis, a little shellfish never hurt no one. You'll be fine, just open up that gullet.
Alright, so it has shellfish, so I'm not eating it if it has shellfish.
Does ketchup have shellfish?
No. Wait, but I thought you just said it wasn't ketchup. And why isn't Linda having any? I had Joe sauce with my breakfast. I'm good.
More for me. Dennis, you're really missing out on this Joe sauce.
Okay. Well, I'll try some when Linda does. I think she has some sort of standards for what she puts into her body. Unlike Charles here.
All right, Linda, you heard what Dennis said. It's time to show us that Joe sauce isn't all that bad.
For the last time, Joe, I'm not having Joe sauce. You know our arrangement.
I'm sorry about her, Dennis. I really don't know why she won't try the sauce, but I know you care about me more than Linda, so you'll try the sauce, right?
I just don't want to right now, Joe. Maybe later, okay?
All right. No one else is going in on that Joe sauce. I'm going in for seconds. That cool, Joe?
Yeah, man, just save some for Dennis.
No! Just have the recipe and I said I wanted.
All right.
Save some.
Joe, you're hurting me.
Dennis, want some. Save some.
I actually just said I don't want any, so
Joe, just please give me a little more sauce. I used up all my sauce on my sandwich, and now my cheese is gonna be bone dry. Please just give me a little more sauce. That's all I want.
Linda! I think Charles forgot his place. Can you take him on a little break?
Right away, Joe. Boys.
No, you can't do this. I didn't get to finish my cheese.
What is going on? Where are they taking Charles? Literally, who are you, Joe? And what is in your sauce?
Calm down, Linda. Calm down, Dennis. You're really gonna like Joe sauce. Everyone here puts a little bit of themselves into it. Anyways, just sit down and try it.
I quit, and I am never coming back to this place ever again.
You don't want to do that, Dennis. You really don't.
You don't tell me what to do. No!
Just sit down, Dennis, and do what Joe tells you. It's easier that way.
You too, Linda. You taught me how to use Excel. You were supposed to be my work wife.
For the last time, that was never gonna happen. And second of all, I made a special batch of Joe sauce. Just for you.
I'll never try it!
Linda will be your work wife.
No!
Alright, I guess I'll have some.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
It's not too bad. It kind of tastes like cheese. Wait a minute. It's Joe sauce. Charles edition? Charles?
Well, that just happened. I hope you guys have been enjoying the 10-minute plays. this is the last 10-minute play, unfortunately. I am really happy that I get the chance to direct a 10-minute play. My actors have done a great job, and I really like it because it feels like my theater career here has been a full circle here, because the first time I acted on this stage was 10-minute plays my freshman year, and I am leaving the same way I entered. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is a play that I wrote for my Theater 101 class in our Greek unit. So I did Midas, but this is a more modernized story of Midas. It is definitely humorous, but I hope you guys enjoy it. My actors have done a phenomenal job, all 8 of them. Very large cast compared to the rest of them, but I really hope that you guys enjoy. So.
He lived an average life, each day slaving away at the Golden Arch. He was the best grill master the world had ever known.
Yo, Midas, there's a new order for 12 bacon Little Knacks.
Heard, boss. Oh, yeah. I love the smell of bacon. Good thing it's on the 25-cent menu.
Can you also make 3 elderly sad starvations?
Heard. But wait. Why don't we take IDs for those things? I mean, they should at least qualify for the senior discount.
The customer is always right. If they want an elderly sad starvation, just give it to them, Midas.
No, look at them. They're like 9 years old.
Here at the Golden Arch, we treat our customers with respect.
Well, I'm not going to give this 9-year-old these elderly, sad starvations.
This is contempt for the Golden Arch. As an employee, this is contempt for the Golden Arch. And if you need to follow all of our policies, and if you can't even do that, I have no choice but to fire you.
Fire me? You can't do that. I'm your best worker.
Not anymore, you're not. Now get out!
Fine, but you'll hear from me.
Great, now I have to do this kid's job. Huh, what's with this strange-looking potato? Why is it so shiny and heavy? Oh well.
Now out of a job, Midas seeks works. He heads home in anger to look for a job.
Can't believe I just lost my job. Guess I should go home and get some food. What's this? An eviction notice? No, this can't happen. I just lost my job. I need a house at least. I guess I should go find another job then.
As his poor man's life starts to crumble, he desperately seeks a job, so he applies for a job interview at many locations.
Hello, I'm here for my job interview.
Go ahead and have a seat. Your manager will be out shortly.
Is Midas here for his 1 o'clock interview?
I'm here for my interview.
Alrighty, come on back and we'll get you started. So, do you have any prior work in restaurants?
Well, yeah, I did actually. Yesterday I worked at the Golden Arch, but I got fired because I didn't like the rules and policies.
What policies did you not like that got you fired?
Well, we had this meal, specifically for the elderly, and I didn't want to give this 9-year-old it, so I did it.
You do know the customer is always right, right? That's how we all stay in business. You give them what they want and they come back. So I'm sorry, but if you're not willing to follow that, I can't offer you this job.
The customers should follow our rules. They shouldn't get leeway.
I'm sorry, Midas, but I can't offer you this job. Good luck finding another.
Please, this is my 4th time today. I've already tried Where'dies, Whiteys, and Whatdies. I was gonna try Wendy's, but they went out of business years ago. Please, you're my last hope.
Well, here at Hooties, we treat our customers right, so I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Fine, didn't want this stupid job anyway.
As the days pass, he feels his life is only getting worse. He has lost everything he once cherished. Only when things are gone is when you will truly see the impact they had on your life. This man now has no one to turn to for help. So here he sits on the streets, hoping that one of the passers-by may have something to spare.
Yo, any of y'all got any money? Oh, you got any money? How about you? How about you, pal? Oh, you have any money?
Ow! You hobo! Get out of my face and go get a job like a real man.
Look at you. Where's your job at, huh?
I don't need a job. My boyfriend gets me everything I want.
How pathetic. Mooching off of somebody else.
Whatever. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Hey, the Golden Arch always throws that food at the end of the night. I could go dumpster diving. All right, let's see what we got here. I got some lettuce. Are those some, ketchup packets? A Little Mac. Curly fries and, what's that? Looks like a potato. Why is it so heavy? Whoa, why is it so crunchy? Oh, that doesn't taste very good. What's happening to me?
He now finds himself in a hospital bed, strapped in gold harnesses holding him down.
Where do they get this much gold? Hello? Is anyone there? Hello?
Hi, you're finally awake. Relax, sir. I mean no harm.
Why am I strapped down like some crazy person?
Well, you see here, when we found you on the streets, you were unconscious. So we had no choice but to have our paramedic team lift you into the ambulance so we could bring you here. Once you were in the ambulance, you started asking these random questions when you were conscious, like, where were you? What happened? But they were unsure. So you got frustrated, and when you touched them, they turned to solid gold. But luckily, we were able to sedate you and bring you here. We strapped you down so that when you woke up, you wouldn't just go off randomly touching things, turning them to gold, just some selective things. Seems like you've already touched the straps holding you down.
Wait, you're telling me anything I touch turns to gold? Real, solid gold?
Yes, sir.
I killed people. I touched them and they turned to gold. What have I done?
It's fine. You didn't mean to. Plus, we were planning on firing them anyways. Now we're able to make a profit off of selling them.
Selling them? What did the families want the bodies for the funeral?
Shh, they didn't have any family. They were the last of their line.
Well, has this happened before? Do you know anything about my diagnosis? You seem awfully calm about this.
No, this is a first, but we did make these gold gloves for you. If you put them on, you'll be able to touch things without turning them to gold.
So you're just gonna keep me here, or?
No, you're free to go right after I give you your diagnosis.
What's my diagnosis then?
You have an extremely rare case of glistening myeloid leukemia.
And what does my diagnosis entail?
It basically just means everything you touch turns to solid gold. Other than that, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. You're actually the healthiest person we've ever had. Now, you are free to go right after I unstrap you. Make sure you check in with the receptionist to schedule your follow-up.
Now that he is out of the hospital, Midas, with his newfound power, decides to use the power to save his financial problems. He begins to turn every object he can see into gold.
I have money now, so you can't evict me.
Is this gold? How did you get all this gold?
I know a guy.
What guy has all this gold?
Don't worry about it. Look, I have my money now, so am I not evicted?
Well, you see, you can't pay with gold. You need money. So when you have some, come back.
Fine.
Now Midas, heading to Gems R Us, tries to sell his gold.
I have some gold. Would you be interested in it?
Sure.
All right, so I have, let's see, I got this gold watch, some gold rings, some gold coins, gold wig. Would you be interested in any?
The rings.
Okay, if you want, the whole thing. is also gold, the case.
I'll take it all.
Okay, how much would you give me for it?
15,000.
Okay, deal, 15,000 then.
Nice gloves.
Thanks.
How much?
What?
For the gloves?
Oh, I'm not selling these.
50,000.
Deal.
Thanks.
After losing his house for good, Midas tries to buy a new house. However, on the way, he encounters someone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Whoa! How did you do that? This is real. How did you do that?
I didn't.
Excuse me? You look familiar. Have we met before?
Oh! You passed me in the street earlier.
Oh, you're that homeless guy. So, what's your name, Hobo?
I am Midas, and please don't call me that.
Okay, Gold Man. I'm Demodis. What are your plans? What are your plans for today?
Well, I was just about to buy a new house.
Can I come check out the house?
I just met you.
You could always get to know me better.
Fine, but don't make it weird.
No, well then.
What is with you and nicknames? Hello, I'm here to look at the house.
Oh, welcome. Let me give you a tour.
No need. I'll take it.
Oh, really? Okay. You just need to sign some paperwork and the house is yours.
About that.
I can help with it.
Okay, deal.
Pleasure doing business with you. The house is now yours.
Wow. Look at our house. It's beautiful.
Our house? I just met you and I barely even know you.
Well, while I was doing the paperwork, I was also doing some thinking. Would you like to get together? Because I may have signed my name on the deed.
You know what? Why not? Today's life is better than yesterday's life.